Hi everybody, Dan Bailey here with another Fujifilm lens video. During the past couple weeks I've been having a lot of fun with a new 70-300mm lens. That's this guy here. In fact, in my last video I did a review of this lens and compared it to the 55-200. With its long-range zoom focal length, its relatively lightweight and compact design, and incredible image quality, this 70-300 is a real winner in my book. It would be a great choice for anybody who shoots things like sports, action, portraits, wildlife, nature, landscapes, travel. One of the most intriguing things about the 70-300 is that it has a minimum focus distance of only 32 inches, which is just over 80 centimeters. And this gives you the ability to get very close to your subjects and shoot macro images with a 1:3 magnification ratio. And if you add in one of Fujifilm's teleconverters, the 1.4x or the 2x, then you further magnify the image, which allows you to get even more impressive close-up and macro shots. But what happens when you add an extension tube into the mix, like Fujifilm's MCEX 11 or 16? These are very small and very affordable accessories that allow you to turn any Fujifilm lens into a macro lens. So this is the MCEX 11. It's just a tiny little hollow tube, and as any extension tube works, it goes between the camera and the lens, and it causes the focusing elements of the lens to be further away from the sensor. And when this happens, then you increase the magnification of the image, and it allows you to shoot closer to your subject. Now in theory, you could use any extension tube that has a Fujifilm mount, but these little MCEX tubes have the electronic contacts so that you can do autofocus and auto exposure with your Fuji camera and lens when you're using these. So I've been wondering if you could use the teleconverter and the extension tube with the Fuji 70-300mm lens. So the other day I stacked the two together just to see what would happen. So here's the 1.4x teleconverter and the MCEX 11, and so I just snap these together, and then I put the teleconverter on the lens, and there we go. I can put that on the camera and start shooting. And as you can see, it doesn't really add too much size and weight to the lens. So anyway, I took that lens with the teleconverter and the extension tube, put it on my X-T4, and brought my tripod out into the garden and shot more flowers just like I'd been doing during the past couple weeks. And the result was outstanding. I got even more dramatic close-ups with more detail and pretty much no loss of quality whatsoever. I'd already seen how good the 1.4x teleconverter works with the 70-300, and with a little extension tube, the results were just as good. There was no visible loss of sharpness and no vignetting, and I was a little surprised by that. I thought there might be a chance of having some vignetting when you stack two things onto the lens like that, but there was none. It's like this stuff was all made to work together. Even with the teleconverter and the extension tube stacked together, the camera still focused very quickly, and I was easily able to capture and freeze bugs and bees that were landing on these flowers. I even shot a few photos without the teleconverter, so just the lens and the extension tube, and the results were still amazing. The magnification was decreased a little bit, but I was still able to get these really dramatic, intriguing close-up detail shots of these flowers. So overall, Fuji's new 70-300 is an incredibly fun and highly capable lens. And when you add in either the extension tube or the teleconverter or both, you're only magnifying the fun even more. And even if you don't have the budget to spring for both of these items, the MCEX tubes are only 99 bucks. And as I said, they turn any Fuji lens into a dedicated macro lens. So they're really versatile little items. So that's all for now. Please subscribe to my channel, ring the bell so you'll be notified when I post future videos. Feel free to leave me a comment, let me know what you thought, ask a question. And if you are a Fuji shooter, you'll definitely want to check out my best-selling ebook, X-Series Unlimited. This 400-page guide is going to show you everything you need to know in order to get the most performance and have the most fun with your Fuji. It's basically the missing manual for the X-Series. Follow me on social media and Patreon at Dan Bailey Photo, and you can follow my blog and website as well. So thanks so much for watching, have fun with your Fuji out there, and I'll see you next time.